Greetings. El of Elohim here. Um, I see things beyond regular comprehension. So, and I've done a lot of things in my past that I reconcile with every day. Yet, some people haven't done anything close to what I've done. There's a saying that you can't. They haven't lit. They light cannot reach your flame. Candles. I don't want to talk down upon no one. I'm just saying, when some people see my light, it's best to ask questions of how to get there, and I'll help you guys instead of you guys try to be like pirates and steal. I know they say, oh, this is the devil's world, and a lot of you guys are part of secret groups where y'all have to operate in secrecy. I'm not operating in secrecy. I'm operating in plain sight. And that's the superpower. Once you decide to step into the light, you're in the light. You know, it doesn't matter if I'm not famous on television. I know I'm famous. I don't want to be famous. I was just going down a path to heal myself from what other individuals intentionally tried to do to me, which I did heal myself. Yet I found myself going down this path, and I said, okay, cool. Who else is doing it? But there's more to it than that. The reason I'm making this video because there's certain items of mine that's been stolen. I don't lose things. These things were stolen from me. And I want people to know that some of the things that was stolen from me, it has some energy to it, some attachments to it that's not good. Well, I'm gonna say not good. The retaliation isn't good. I sun gaze, and they say nothing new is under the sun. Therefore, I know everyone's secrets. I see everything because the sun sees everything. And just by me speaking to people, I'll know their secrets, plans, and everything like that. The ancestors, the universe, the sun reveals all these things to me. For instance, recently, I guess a couple or family, two family members came to the garage where I was staying at to get some items. Yet, they did blood sigil magic to have a blood invasion of vampires come to my place and do blood magic on me while I was sleeping. I transmuted all that energy to reverse back to sender. And that situation was taken care of. What we watch on the witch mirror, the television, it reveals what we're going through in life or what we're about to go through in life. And if you choose to worship death and watch negative things, you're programming your reality to be in a negative way. Yet, if you choose to worship life, you'll program your reality to be in a positive way. Certain things I'm saying, look at the timer and always remember to go within. You'd be surprised what you might pick up. I had a deck of tarot cards. I can't find them. I didn't lose them. I know where they at. They were stolen from me. These tarot cards, I put my blood on it. But then the spirit said, if you ever use this for money, you will surely fucking die. It wasn't even the spirits, it was the devil that said that. to be more specific. And then eventually I did use it for money. I literally got $1 from it. But the reading I got from it, the reading I did, I realized that the reading came into reality for the person. And then I did a reading someone else, which this person was a level 33 Freemason, so she probably transmuted and siphoned all that energy from it. But now that I know that, I call my power back from you, Ricky. And everything I've just said has come into existence, and it is done. My main point of this video is saying that whoever has my tarot cards, do not use it to make money, because I don't want that negative stuff to come back to you, or death to come to you. At the same time, this is me stating the universal law. You know, people have to know what they're doing before they get into it. Confirmations. Sounds are confirmations. I speak universe because I'm connected to existence itself, and existence protects me. I just learned that I'm connected to Hermes Trismegistus. I thought Hermes was Zeus' cupbearer, but Hermes was in fact several thousand years older than Zeus. I had no idea about that. I thought Zeus was the first male. But the winners of war rewrite history. So that makes a lot of sense. Furthermore, Zeus' relationship with Hermes, being his cupbearer and messenger, Zeus, this god, I'm not speaking this into existence, and everything I've said, I'm saying is stories of what someone else said about Zeus and Hermes. According to what they said that, you know, I'm never going to say that part, because I'll be speaking into existence. And that's probably what the enemy wants. And I'm not going to speak that into existence. Full stop. As for my crystal necklace, it had some energy attached to it and some spirits attached to it. It was to suppress my energy. And some people thought it was funny to, I don't know what they thought, but I was attacked. When you're divinely protected, you're divinely protected. But if you engage with someone, like you start the fight, you won't be divinely protected anymore, because you started it. And I started it not knowing that magic was being done upon me. It was the same situation like on every normal day. I just don't like to be followed. And the enemy knew this, and they played on my emotions and feelings of me being followed. Yet they were using the energy of my family members to do so. That's how they were able to get close to me. When you have a true spiritual awakening, a regular spiritual awakening is just, you are aware that karma exists, you know, and you're aware of, there are certain universal law and certain things, you know, and you're aware that your words are magic spells and all that. But a true spiritual awakening is kind of what Joshua, aka Jesus, spoke about in the Bible. Be aware of the second death. You know, I'll use my life for example. The first death happened on December 14, 2014. Granted, several other entities did try to kill me several times before that. And majority of the times, I'll say they probably succeeded, but because I chose life, I got to live. And that's not even a secret. Elohim said that, hey, every time death comes to all of us, when death comes to all of us, not just me, but all of us, if you choose to live, you will live. 10:23, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock when I said that. But if you choose death, you will surely fucking die. 1, 2, 3, 10 to 34, which is 0 is a constant, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you know, it's the synchronicities. Like I said, I'm existence itself. So most times I chose to live, but this time it was clearly sure I was supposed to die. Clearly. But yet, I lived. And after the car accident, the police report said the car flipped twice. I felt like it flipped 5 times because I was doing 90 in a 25. Even I thought I was doing 80 in a 40, drunk. I realized that I realized that laws of death at that time and moment, you know, your thoughts, what you think about could bring death to you. You know, what you're thinking about could literally bring death to your doorstep. So from that day, I started doing my best to change my thoughts, but I wasn't really fully aware of it. I was testing it out. Yeah, I started testing it out. So that was my first death. Right there. I came back into this reality realizing that, oh, wait, what's going on? I just died, but everybody's here now. And it was like, I guess a lot of entities were already spiritually dead. During the first, so those people they call zombies, these people are just interacting with the flesh, talking to the flesh, and that's all they know. After the first death, you realize that people have spirits in them, and you're aware of their spirit and soul. You could feel energies, you know? And the universal laws kicked in more severely. Why? Because throughout our entire life, these things has been hidden from us, but yet we've been affected by it. So during the first death, which a lot of people go through, they realize this, and if you choose to live, you could come back and, you know, work on your karma. I started to play around with my karma to see how far I could get with certain things. Then the second death comes in. The second death is not like the first death. The second death is a spiritual type of death. And when that happens, your old self dies out and your soul gets reborn again. Most people do not survive their second deaths. Religion knows about all of this. That's why they put it in the Bible and worded it in such a way. So not only they worded it in such a way, they did it in a way to trap people's souls on this realm. Because the Bible, the main purpose of the Bible was to preserve their lower vibrational reptilian queen, which was Queen Elizabeth. I'm not calling anyone out of spite, out of hate, or anything like that. I'm just speaking from my experience and my knowledge and sharing it with everyone publicly. And I don't want your money, worship, advice, sex. I don't want none of that. You know, I appreciate certain things, but certain things will come in divine timing. That's it. That's it. That's all. You know? Moving forward, during my second death, I came back into this reality, and several spells was placed upon me. During the first and second death, my energy and certain spiritual gifts was siphoned from me. Certain things that I was just born with. This made me realize that everyone naturally have these abilities and things like that they are born with. This also made me realize that we are all humanoid, but we have different type of human various forms, yet we need to rise in consciousness. The more we rise in consciousness, we literally obtain new bodies and we get ego deaths. For instance, some of us, we might fall into consciousness. Like I fell into consciousness and I became like a werewolf. And as I rose into consciousness, I rose up from the werewolf stage, and I literally had to have an ego death where the werewolf within me had to die out and I had to ascend to a higher level. So by me saying this, a lot of you guys that think you guys are stuck in a certain level of consciousness, no, you're not. You're not stuck. You could rise and you could fall. It's just that religion and secret societies, they program you guys to make y'all see all these things and experience these things through technology and spirits outside of you guys. Yet they're doing it in you guys' lower nature. The lower nature spirits is allowing you guys to access the higher nature abilities. And then once you achieve so much, once you've mastered your higher level abilities, the lower nature spirits will then fight you to defeat you, to take over your body. That's how a lot of people end up in a Get Out state of mind. Get Out, the movie Get Out, wasn't about them chopping your brain and switching your consciousness. No, it was about the takeover of your consciousness. That's why people barely dream. That's why people are afraid to face the darkness within themselves. That's why people want to sleep with the light on, because they refuse to see the darkness within themselves. Simply because we have been conditioned to fear the darkness. And I call myself light, but the light is the true darkness, or the darkness is the true light. If that makes sense, it goes both ways. Literally. Full stop. So, what's the conclusion of all of this? The conclusion is, I know when people come into my house, touch my stuff, siphon my energy, I know it. And I don't want to call you guys out like this. Some of you guys I do confront when you guys do these things. Yet, it's just universal law. Because I refuse to allow this to continue in my life anymore. Furthermore, I intend to fix this place. This place is, the golden age is coming, and the old must die out before the new comes in. And because of that, certain high vibrational gods and goddesses and animals and nature spirits and nature gods and all of this, they are already here, but they will not come into the physical until certain physical beings or certain spiritual, low vibrational spiritual beings inhabiting physical bodies leave. So as literally the messenger for existence itself, Hermes, that's my title. These are titles, energies. These are titles, energies, I must do my job. Some of you guys want my energy, my power, and some of you guys had them for a period of time. And when y'all had it, y'all were doing the divine work. But yet, when y'all started doing the divine work and asking people for money, worship advice, sex, and all of that, once y'all start straying away from the path, that's when things changed. When I said that, it was 2:14. 2 is the second letter of the alphabet. 1 is the first letter of the alphabet. 4 is the fourth letter of the alphabet. What does that spell? Bad. You know? Wow. The information I'm putting out, people normally ask people for money and sex and advice and all these things for. And I'm not asking for any of these things. I'm just asking for the respect of people not coming into my home, touching my stuff, and people not coming into or trying to steal from me. That's the respect I want. You know, I don't care if you guys make fun of me, because those who make fun of me, y'all realize that once y'all make fun of me, karma comes right back to knock y'all upside the head ASAP, you know, because I don't make fun of you guys. There's certain beings that I made fun of. I won't say made fun of. There's certain beings that once I wish negative upon them, I see negative things happen to me. You know? This world is when you're very, very spiritually in tune, when you knock your arm or scratch your leg and stuff like that, think about what you were thinking, your thoughts. You were probably thinking something negative, and then something happened to you at that moment. Why? Because you try to send negative energy to someone who's divinely protected. Everything is recorded. You know, as I said, that is 002200. Everything is recorded. That's why I don't care if there's cameras in the house, because everything is recorded. You think I care if a group of people or secret societies or hundreds to thousands of people are watching me? Who do you think is watching them? 2222 on the timer. Who do you think is watching them? You know, some of you guys make deals with y'all demons. I have mastered my demons on the lower level, and I've mastered my angels on the higher level. So some of the deals y'all make with some of these demons reveal certain things to me. You know, that's like you guys making, I'm the boss and you guys making a side deal with or I'm the commander and you guys making a side deal with the lieutenant, and you're just a peasant trying to move up in the ranks, and you're talking shit about the commander to the lieutenant. Of course, the lieutenant is gonna be like, "Hey, don't trust this guy. He's talking shit about you." Oh, okay. What did he say? He did this, that, and this. What did he do? Well, he took the energy of your goddess and tried to give you a carbon copy of your goddess in a gray form, and he was trying to siphon your energy and did all this magic. Oh, how do you know that? You see with the outfit he's wearing your outfit, your shirt, your jacket right there. And the rings, you know, they're all energy that he comes and touch all your energy. Wow, why is he doing that? Because he doesn't like you. He wants to be you. Why does he want to be me? Why? All of these things come to pass and they just fail. All the plans, they just fail. Because when I say I don't touch people, it's not to insult them. I don't even want to insult nobody. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I just don't want to know what some people have done behind closed doors. It's that simple. Some of you guys, y'all have did things behind closed doors against me. And by me touching you guys, it will be revealed to me what you guys have done. At the same time, by me even talking to you guys, the more I talk to you guys, these things will be revealed. And then I could always ask my ancestors, my spiritual team, hey, I want a complete bigger picture of the entire day. And you guys could do it too. Why can't you guys do it? You know, 2442, going within, 66. Why can't you guys do it too? Y'all just ask. the ancestors and the spiritual team, or ask yourself. Talk to your intuition. Trust your intuition. God lives within you. And when you lie to yourself, you're lying to God. When you lie to yourself, you're lying to God. That's why I'm not lying to myself anymore. And I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to trust my intuition. If I feel compelled to do something, I'm going to do it. The other night, I went out to get a drink. And this is probably another test, which it was another test. I didn't get a drink though, but I hanged out with someone. And this individual got drunk. They spit several times in my face. They wore my hat. They touched my crystals. They did a lot of disrespectful things to me. And the security guard and the DJs, they possess this individual's soul to siphon the energy that I was giving this individual. At one point, the security guard tried to fight me, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let my ancestors' spiritual team handle this. I'm not even gonna, I don't got time to fight you. I know who you are. You were that one entity that was staying in that house, and I was paying $460 for rent, but that came at a fucking steep price. Nonetheless, I realized that these entities siphoned my energy a long time ago to get job opportunities, to build their life up, and left me to rot, to left me to die, to even help me out. How are you going to treat the king? How are you going to steal from the king and try to kill the king knowing that the king cannot die? Y'all literally succeeded to where, his brain was coming out his head and his arm was torn off, and what happened? I came right the fuck back with more love and compassion. Wow. And you guys are trying to promote me to become dark and evil, which y'all have contingency plans for that. So 27/27/99. Like, come on now. I'm not dumb. I'm not. I'm just going to move in my divine timing, you know? The ancestors, the spiritual team, nature will let me know when to do that. You know? Elohim will let me know when to do that. In most cases, when I'm acting like that, Elohim or another spirit is within me, operating my vessel, going around chopping heads spiritually and stuff like that. And you guys will probably think I'm just dancing or looking funny and stupid. Okay. Go ahead and believe what you want to believe. I don't believe. I know. You know? I know thyself. Everything I'm saying is very profound. I want to be a religious leader now, because this world needs help and this world needs healing. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. It's not an actual place. So when people keep saying that, oh, we're living in hell, no, we're not. Oh, we're living in the upside down, no, we're not. There is an illusion placed upon this world. I will say that. A very powerful illusion spell. And through a collective consciousness, this illusion spell will wear it off. And the vibration is rising to where the collective consciousness is breaking this illusion spell every day. And the negative beings, they don't want that. Now, let's talk about consciousness and levels of consciousness. Okay? 2929, 1111. So, yeah. One of my enemies, he's probably not my enemy anymore. He's just some guy that just get irritated and try to figure out how I do my things. I'm not on the same consciousness as you, or same vibration as you. Some of you guys probably think I'm a robot. Some of you guys probably think I'm a demon. Some of you guys just know that I'm God. Some of you guys literally think I'm the God. Like, oh shit. I am just a vessel, the messenger, you know? The God. The power is so strong that it will burn people. 30 minutes and 14 seconds. That's my birthday, 3/14, which I'm a piece of everything. So when some negative beings come around me, the God source operates through me and it burns out the negative entities inside of you guys. And that's why you guys feel some type of way. I've noticed that some of you guys, the sexual transmitted diseases that you guys got gets irritated when I come around. It's not my fault. It's just letting you, or the plagues on your body gets irritated when I come around. It's not my fault. It's a self-mastery at this point. When you get an STD or a plague on your body, or even when you limping, that's the ancestor, the universe, letting you know that you have been ignoring the God within you. And because you've been ignoring the God within you, you've been punished. And of course, you could heal from these things, but then you must start your own journey, your own spiritual journey. Yet, this goes along with traveling. You have to be kind to others. You have to help others. You know, selfless act of kindness. For my journey, I went around preaching positive energy, uplifting women, calling them goddesses, something that they've never heard of. Like, they never heard somebody ever call them a goddess before. Some of them probably never acted like a goddess, but I still call them a goddess. Some men, I say, hey, how you doing, God? They don't even know like what the term even means. Nonetheless, it's uplifting people, uplifting nature, cleaning up nature. These are the things that I've been doing. Not just collecting recycling to go sell it. No, cleaning up nature. Some states, they don't allow you to accept recycling, yet they don't want you to accept recycling, yet they let you litter. Why? Because they want you to destroy the land. California is the future. How can I say it? California is the future in a lower state of mind. You know, California is the past and the future, because that's where the war started. And the more we heal the land, the more the land will become fertile again. This beautification project that the government implemented in the 1950s, so they want to have people grow crops on their front yard, that needs to be removed. Okay. And there are people reviewing the beautification project right now, and they're going to remove it because they realize that increasing the price to sell poison food to people isn't cutting it anymore. Okay. 33 on the timer. It's not working out. The corporate system, I'm not going to say that the corporate system came to the point where it's just working against, the corporate system's working against itself. If you haven't realized that, people who work in the corporate industry, y'all are working against yourselves. And some of you guys don't care because the leaders of you guys, their mindset has not changed, yet the world is changing. You can't keep people acting the same way, thinking that they're gonna stay the same way when you refuse to change. And that's, any business person knows this. If you refuse to change with the upcoming events, you'll be left behind. So the corporate America, the United States of Cooperation, and the corporation all around the world, y'all know this. Y'all can't keep resetting it over and over and over. 34, 77. And I'm a 7, so that's 3 7s right there. You know, y'all can't keep trying to reset shit 37, 30, 43. Y'all can't keep trying to do that. Y'all must flow with the change and not try to control the change to make it worse upon everyone else. Because that's when the change will come to bite you in the ass. Wow. All these things I'm speaking, it already came to pass and it's already done in several lifetimes, and it's happening in this lifetime. I could see it. And they're trying to promote it to make people want to fight and get angry. Yet the poison y'all put in the food make people sleepy and docile. The light bulbs that they buy make people sleepy and docile. So it will literally take the grid shutting off for true chaos to come in. But then the chaos won't even last that long because people will start to work together and help each other out. It's not going to be like it's not like one of the movies that they try to promote. It's just not going to be like that, you know? Simply because cell phones drain your energy. Where attention goes, energy flows. Eventually, when people start to call back their energy and they realize that they're not watching these witch mirrors anymore, the energy will change. And once the energy start to change or go back to their true selves, they're going to realize a lot, you know? And more importantly, they're going to realize that, oh shit, if I think negative, negative things happen to me. But if I think positive, positive things will happen to me, you know? 36 on the timer, 99. So what does that mean? It basically means that it's best, if you want to be in the state of heaven, it's best to think positive. That also means you can't be lying to yourself. And if you know you're telling a lie, you're still lying to yourself. If you know you're lying to yourself or lying to someone for profit or for protection, you're still lying to yourself. The truth shall set you free. It's best to say the truth. But remember, even though they say you might die, if you choose life, you will live. You know, 37, 11, 11, or 1, 1. You will live. And I'm using myself as an example, okay? I jumped in front of a train. Why? Because the actions leading up to that, I was programmed that if I joined some secret society without even realizing it, but we were an open society. We did something called blood over intent. And we did our stuff on the internet. But the person who created it, they said, if you remove your blood over intent, you will die. And there was other people dying off left and right in this society that we did. And, you know, I didn't know that sex magic and having sex with a married person could lead you to die. I didn't know that. And I didn't know how people was using sex magic on me back then, me living the life that I was living, because I wasn't spiritually awoken to the level that I was now, or I am now. So these things happened and I ended up dying out. Yet, I died by getting hit by a train, but because I chose to live, I survived. At the moment of death, it gets dark, and I guess it gets cold. It gets cold and dark. And if you choose to live, you have a coma experience. Most people that's in a coma, they chose to live and they haven't realized it yet. They have to say, hey, you chose to live. You know? And when you choose to live, you rise up out of that situation. Most of us choose to live and we don't realize it because we've been worshiping death for so long. That's why we need more positive things in this world, more positive speakers, and not energy vampires disguised as positive people, and not people who talk about drugs, sex, and alcohol in their music and the television, and then go around and say, don't worship me and all this stuff, but they talk about drugs, sex, and alcohol just to be famous. Most people who are famous, I'll just let you know, a lot of people, y'all live in a get out situation, a get out state of mind. As in, the spirit inside of you guys need to get the fuck out. And how this spirit gets out, some of you guys need an ass whooping. I don't want to say it like that, but I'm speaking from my experience. The reason why I won't join any of y'all secret societies because of what y'all did to me in the past. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. In the past, one of y'all possessed my father to give me an ass whooping for lying. It was a learning lesson that I shouldn't lie to my elders or my father. I lied to him because I wanted to play some fucking video games. And he said, what are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm doing homework. Knowing that he wouldn't approve of me just playing my little fucking Game Boy. And he helped me look for the homework. And I couldn't find any piece of paper to say that was my homework. When he left the room, my heart, the tense, the uneasy tenseness and fear left my body like, I felt relieved. Then he came back with one of those leather thick belts and gave me an ass whooping that literally he beat the lying spirit out of me, you know? Just beat it out of me. It was so bad that modern day society would probably call it child abuse, you know? Because I had blood on my body, welts on my body. My mom was like, yeah, you need to wear a shirt. Wear extra shirt over your body at PE class so the children won't see that the blood marks and all of that shit, you know, on your body from that ass whooping I've gotten. But as I've gotten spiritual awakening, I know what spirits did that. So it was like, whoa. And then I learned that you guys operate through lies and secrecy. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Y'all want me to be a part of you guys, but yet y'all operating in this way, and y'all, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all were the ones that did that shit to me, that traumatized me, and now you want me to work for y'all? Nah, never. Fuck that shit. Nope. I can't do that. Y'all lied to me and beat me to death for lying, and now you want me to lie again? That type of karma is instilled into my bones. So, and everything happens for a reason. Those who go up against me, that type of karma will come upon you guys. Those who try to steal from me, steal my energy, steal my light, try to be me, the universe will be like, okay, let's make him go through the same shit that he went through. And most of you guys won't even make it past 16, 17, 18 years old. The shit I've been through up to right before I joined the military, a lot of you guys won't be able to survive it because it was a mental, I used my head. And most of the times I stuck with the Most High or Elohim or the Creator. You know, that's how I was able to survive life. Basically talk to myself. I talk to myself majority of the times, or talk within my head. Why? I don't know. It just felt good, you know? Because I understood the laws of karma at an early age, but I just made a decision to ignore it until after the car accident where my car flipped 5 times in a row and I did 90 in the 25. Anyways, I've been talking for a while. I just want people to know that another thing. If you haven't healed from a certain situation, 444, the situation happened again, 4444. Meaning, I'll give this my example. There was, as you call your power back, as you call your power and your energy and your essence back, certain people, places, and things will come to you. And you need to recognize these people, places, and things and call your energy back. That's once you have certain spiritual awakenings. Before your spiritual awakenings, just if you haven't had a spiritual awakening and you're like, have no idea what I'm talking about, live your life to the fullest. Live your life, don't lie to yourself. No, live your life, have no regrets, don't lie to yourself, and take care of yourself. After your first death, recognize the laws of karma exist, and you must work on getting rid of your negative karma so you could have a positive spiritual ascension. I had a negative spiritual ascension. That's why I got hit by a fucking train, okay? 45 on the timer, 99. That's how I got hit by a fucking train, because I had a negative spiritual ascension, which would have led me down the path of darkness, which literally I went right back into the group of people that I broke out the spell, and I went right back to the same shit that got me hit by the fucking train. Why? Because I had a negative spiritual ascension. If it wasn't for me realizing, like, whoa, I have ancestors? They are here? Once I realized that, I removed myself from that fucking shit ASAP. Why? Because someone said this: if you worshiping the same God as your enemy, then you are the enemy to your ancestors. And when they said that, I was like, wait a second. My ancestors are here? My ancestors have my back? I just gotta talk to them? That's what you're saying? Oh, wow. Burping. Confirmation. That was the soul speaking that out. You know? Hell yeah. Then I jumped to my ancestors real quick, because I didn't know my ancestors were here and they had my back. Just like when you pray, what God are you praying? Are you praying to God, Jesus, Elohim? That shit is serious. Like, it really matters to know what God you're praying to. But knowing that my ancestors are here, I'm not praying to my ancestors, but I speak to them. You know, pray is different. And you know, yeah, sometimes I do pray to my ancestors. I pray for guidance, knowledge, wisdom, protection, the bigger picture, the clearer picture. Like, hey, what's going on with me today? Hey, all these things happened to me today and I saw all of this and that. What's really going on, you know? The ancestors reveal all these things to me, and I'm grateful. So grateful. My goddess name is Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and love. She will come to me and she will know exactly who she is. I'm not here to fix anyone. I'm not here to raise anybody to that level, any goddess to that level. Nope. She will come to me and she'll know exactly who she is. Full stop. So, like I was saying earlier, if you haven't healed from certain things, it's best that you healed. And some healing requires people to travel to heal. Some healing, you guys already healed, but it requires people to heal as groups. Heal as a collective. And the negative beings who are dying out and live in this realm and going back to which they came from every fucking day, and everything I just said has come into existence and it came to pass, Ashe. Yeah, they trying to suppress people from not doing these things, you know? But yet people are saying, nope, people are walking their own path. Which there's nothing wrong with walking your own path as long as you stay true to yourself. At the same time, do not go around causing harm to others. Do to others as you want done to yourself. Because if you do anything to me, I already stated my boundaries that you are not going to fucking die. You will suffer all the shit that you did to me in this lifetime, so it won't be passed down to your next children. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to lose any body parts. No, I don't want you to lose no body parts. I want you to be whole and complete. Yet, certain spiritual things will happen to you, like your wrist get messed up. My wrist is messed up because I stole a lot. So now my hand isn't aligned like the way it should, because I used to steal a lot when I was a lot younger. Yeah. And the universe didn't want me knocking people out because they know what type of anger I have inside of me, because people project negative energy into me. And some of you guys are just negative and angry all the time. Y'all look at me and y'all get mad and angry like, oh, I wish I had this light. And if I had this light, I'll be using it for this, that, and the third. Like, stop. If you had my light and some of you guys had my light for a period of time, but then y'all realized I called my power back and it was right back within me. Y'all didn't had my energy that long, and now you guys y'all build an empire on quicksand and y'all shit is sinking. Oh, Free Soul, that plays that positive music. I call my energy back from you. All the people in Lauradale radio station. All the individuals who did sex magic on me and kept the condoms and used the sperm to create entities, to create music, to siphon my energy spiritually and all that. I call my power back from all of you, and everything I've just said has come to pass, and it is now done. All those who created artificial copy bodies of mine to hold my energy in there in an artificial body for like a boyfriend or something like that, I call my power back from all of these carbon copies or whatever copies they are. And everything I've just said is now done, and it came to pass. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now, as I've done that, I'll go out. And as I go out, I'll meet certain people, places, and things. And I'll realize that, oh, this person had my energy. And I'll call my power back from them directly. And it's not that I'm speaking to the vessel. I'm speaking to the spirit within the vessel. That's why I let people know, hey, I'm a spiritual being. And they're like, what are you talking about? And then I call my power back and I go about my day. 5225, 77 again. I'm going within. Oh, I keep saying numbers because this universe operates off numbers, symbols, frequency, sound and vibration. When you understand, Tesla said, when you understand 369, he was basically saying that numbers, sound, frequency, and symbols rule the universe. I've been learning that certain three symbols govern the universe. They call it Pluton, Uranus, and Poseidon. These objects comes in a triangle, a square, and a circle. I'll leave it up to you guys to figure out which one goes to what. But yet, squares trap energy. Circles circulate energy. Triangles is pointing. So triangles is like an attack. So triangles are Pluton. Poseidon is boxes and squares. And Uranus is a circle. These symbols govern the universe and they are all around you. Numbers govern the universe as well. When you speak numbers, when you say certain things and the numbers are aligning, that means that the numbers are speaking through you. Numbers have spirit and soul as well. Numbers have spirit and soul. Don't ignore the numbers, because they could save your life. Sounds and vibrations can save your life as well. 5545 54 minutes and 45 seconds when I said that. Meaning, I'll use this for example. There was this woman, I broke up with my ex, and that relationship, a lot of heavy magic and witchcraft was done upon us because my thoughts are loud, and everybody's thoughts are loud, but some people's thoughts are louder than others. Like other people, like, hey, what, like you guys could hear certain people's thoughts. And when I did sex magic to raise the vibration and the frequency of the planet, a lot of negative beings did not like that. Even though they tried to use my ex against me from the beginning, they didn't like the positive things I was trying to create. And they did witchcraft with the cards to see the future. So they did things to separate us, but did it in a negative way where I would fall in consciousness, which I didn't. I was already in a low state of consciousness and thinking and being a mind. I was already at my lowest. So all I could do was just rise up after that. And I have nothing against her, nothing against her at all. I wish her the best and wish her well, wherever she is. Nonetheless, the relationship ended and they wanted me to date someone else. This person they wanted me to date, this female, she has killed a lot of celebrities and a lot of males. You even killed Nadish Donley Charles, my first love. That's fucking personal. And I'll leave that, put that energy to the side right there. Anyways, because of sounds, I said, hey, ABC 123, and they were like, huh? ABC 123 in the laughing matter. And then I was hearing sounds and bells going off in the background. I was like, oh, okay, this is some vampire shit. And then I heard the sounds and bells going off again. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna stay away from this person. Because they were lying to me. And they were using lesser magic to try to manipulate me. The point is, when someone is lying to you, and they lying to you on a spiritual type of level, and then using magic to manipulate you, the sounds and bells as in the universe will then speak to you. Because they're using magic to manipulate the whole situation. So the universe will do things to break the spell. This happened to me today. I was like, wow, is this even real? And they said, yeah, I'm real. But then the sounds and bells was going off. Shoes falling down. Then the individual, they had to reveal who they are, but an indirect way. Oh, there it is. Soul speaking for me again. And then once I learned it, I was like, oh wow, she's a gray. Damn, so that means she was probably who I was supposed to be with, but another person that they killed and replaced. Or she was just probably an agent to begin with, wow. Anyways, I'm just gonna not go down that path. Because my goddess, she's gonna know exactly who the fuck she is. I don't gotta tell her anything else. She's gonna come to me already at that level. My point is that sometimes we hear certain sounds and bells to break up magic. Sometimes when we're under a magic spell, we hear certain sounds and bells to help break us out of these things. So the universe will speak to us. We just have to listen. The universe speaks to us all the time, every day. And the universe speaks to everyone in their own unique way, in a way that they understand. And when you stop lying to yourself, when you stop lying to God, because you are God, Deuteronomy said that in the Bible, you are God. When you stop lying to yourself, you realize that you are God, and God speaks to you. God walks with you all the time. God, the creator, Elohim, source, walks with you all the time. I've been talking for one whole hour now. This will be it for now. You guys take it easy. Have a great evening. I would send out some positive energy, yet I realized that when I send out positive healing energy, some negative forces siphon that and then use that to try to harm me. So I'll still send out positive energy, but y'all negative forces cannot use that to harm me anymore. And what I've just said has come to pass, and it is done. All the entities and beings that I have mentioned in this video, and y'all know exactly who y'all are. I call my essence, my all, my vitality back from all of you guys, and it has come to pass that this is now done. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Have a bright day. You guys take it easy, be well, treat each other right. And some of you guys, y'all need to go on your own spiritual journey. Go on a journey and start healing yourselves in the land. Treat people right, okay? You guys got this.